Time is about 12 a.m. and today is 6 June 2022. I am in Rome. God bless Netherlands absolutely with, for example, privacy, with absolutely laundry and like this and so. But my mean never be obese. Obese absolutely is totally inhumanity. And I want to hint the first, for example, absolutely we have one God, one religious, and uh, the root of this infinity great religious is 10 commandments. Moses humanity to be ended by definition of this root. You can say also root of look like a way, natural way, humanity way, or humanity tree, root of humanity tree, 10 commandments. And absolutely infinity great Jesus to say to you, we never have human without this root. Infinity great Jesus to say we never have human without root, and absolutely we never have male without human, and never have female without male. And female and male, totally feminine, also original and fake issue. God has natural humiliation, but never humiliate natural humiliation. That is issue, for example, to say after Muhammad has totally issue to make look like absolutely to close and more human, look like Jesus, and fruit or map of this, for example, process to get you in a human destination at least. For example, to say Quran and Imams, to say look at one looking at a woman when they know you are also a woman, but for humanity, absolutely, God has issue to make it. One looking at a woman is no problem. Why? You can absolutely, you have brain and make better than me analyzing with this infinity great for human brain, and also absolutely sense as well, and electrophysical. But human has the first brain, and this issue to stand up of these creatures, God creatures, at least the first God creature is human. And that is issue for human, for example, absolutely beauty of a woman is fake. And that is issue for one time to look at, but not, for example, humiliate, never. And for this issue, and not twice to do it, absolutely. For I mean is naturally when has issue twice more and more, not naturally. But if you had issue it twice time, you have been totally with this self-control body system, at least to make you in prison. That doesn't need to send, for example, to jail and like this. You have conscious and totally brain to say to you, you are original, at least with your main sexual female. And mentally, for example, that is physically and mentally, God has issue, your brain come to down, and original pussy come to up mentally. It's totally God has humiliated, and again, never humiliate, natural humiliation. This is the first, and my briefly situation, as I said before yesterday, when unit mate as an hobby to play, unfortunately. And after I said, what is your issue? He said, end of result, I am fault, I am problem. I have problem. I say, okay, I don't want to make it deep, and I will go to Koa and stuff legally. And absolutely, I went, and Koa said, until tomorrow 9 a.m. you must wait. I said, what is your problem? I couldn't manage this obvious totally offense, and suddenly to loudly to this, do this, unfortunately, and also with his friends and like this. But I don't have issue with also Obi. Please to manage as you can, and I couldn't. I am human, not a machine to stand. For example, you say you stand by, you shut down, and after 9 a.m. to start again. Unfortunately, they didn't care, but I came back and fortunately, not much this hobby made in their delusion of nothing special, nothing of humanity to offense and loudly and issues with also friends. And after, for example, to go to outside and out of this building to shut and to, for example, offense loudly, as I hear, because I know, for example, this voice, at least with this situation. And it so look like something sickness people to offense you, and like this to shut loudly to expand on this situation here, at least, and also others hobbies to get together, and until for example 1 a.m. and that was the issue. And after they went to for example to be sleep and like this, I didn't hear something, unfortunately. Alhamdulillah, thankful of God. I today about 15 minutes like this, unfortunately, when I has also issue to come back to Belgium again and again with this abnormalities so much. And for example, I scare about deport me to Iran, unfortunately, and I don't have something support to make legally to complain and like this. And even I wanted to, for example, to at least to go to VVN, but today is holiday and is closed. I wanted, for example, to request again. I can, for example, I can um uh, stay for looking for making an appointment with a VVN when they gave me at Thursday this week, not for example 9 June 2022. 11 half they said, but after DTNV they said no, you must come back to Belgium and don't speak with so unfortunately. And that is I am waiting to deport tomorrow, and never lose trust to human and God and human, absolutely. And that is issue. I went to reception 9:15 a.m. today, and I spoke with them when reception has the same person with yesterday, a woman, and I thankful, absolutely politely person. I don't have issue, but OB issue is of infinity horrible for human to make a panic and after a Wi-Fi and like this. But when I can manage and so danger when inversely I can manage to other makes anxiety, anxious and like this. And absolutely that has issue with regulation, police at least, to be careful. I am totally nothing for human. And that is absolutely issue, and I not much description, and she said I will contact with Koa, and after she came back me and said go to room, they will come to your situation. And I came back, and about, for example, some minutes, 10 like this, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, they Kua came, and I described again out of my room, and two-person of Kua, and I hinted to unfortunately this unit mate Obi, and say this is a room, and I had issue, and but also I am packing my stuff to come back tomorrow to the Great Belgium at 11 o'clock, like they said. And they said, don't worry, we make made a solution. And until now, I don't have, for example, issue with this OB at least. And thankful of God, I'm nothing. I never make, for example, a story and to, you know, to but as my can to describe for human and if they had issue like look like me to have experience at least to uh, save to absolutely they have brain and infinity greater than me to analyze at least that is totally issue and thankful again of human the first God and human and especially great Netherlands. God bless human. شستشم یه مقدار داشتیم و انجام دادیم خدا رو شکر.